Friends, nowadays we often hear the term gaslighting, but very few of us know the term and even fewer understand its seriousness. In today's world of media and social networking apps, it has become even more important to understand the meaning of this word and avoid it. The word has also been chosen as the word of the year for 2023 by Merriam-Webster's world-renowned publishers. If the book meaning of this word is to be understood, then it is like this. Usually long-lasting psychological manipulation that causes a victim to question the validity of their own thoughts, perception of reality, or memories, and is generally confused with a loss of self-confidence and self-esteem, or began to feel emotional uncertainty. In easy language, you can call it a kind of mentally manipulative technique of which you can also be a victim, and in which you also start doubting yourself. This mental abuse can be done by anyone in your office, at home, or anywhere, and can take advantage of you. That's why you listen to today's session completely, so that you can be able to defend yourself. Let us start with the basics and go on to cover all the points. This session is also available in Hindi. The link is provided in the description box. You can listen to this session as you like, so that my words reach you completely. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a form of emotional torture where the victim is tricked and coerced into doubting his reality and questioning his memory, perception, and sanity. The term gaslighting comes from the 1944 film Gaslight, in which the husband's goal was to trick his wife into believing she was losing her mind in order to fraudulently obtain her inheritance and property. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where the abuser manipulates the victim into doubting their own perceptions, memories, and sanity. Gaslighting can be difficult to recognize because it often happens slowly over time. As an example, if you understand, when a person constantly tells their partner that they are forgetful and unreliable, even when it is not true. In such a situation, the atrocious perpetrator or predator may alter details of past conversations or events so that the victim doubts their own memory, or they may deny saying or doing things that they actually did. Over time, the victim may begin to doubt their own mind and rely on the gaslighter's explanation to be the truth. In this situation, the poor victim loses self-esteem, starts drowning in anxiety, and may start feeling depressed. For small things, the victim loses faith in himself and he starts waiting for the approval of others. In such a situation, by taking advantage of your faith and compulsion, the gaslighter or stalker can make you believe all his ethical and unethical things. The abuse of gaslighting is a common tactic used by religious or community leaders and even politicians to gain control over their audience and public. Recognizing when this is happening can be challenging because it is a continuous process that occurs slowly over time. If you suspect that you are being gaslit or emotionally manipulated, here are some signs to watch for. Do you often second-guess yourself and your memory? Do you feel like you are losing your mind or going crazy? Do you find yourself apologizing for things you didn't do wrong? Do you feel like you can't do anything right and everything you do is wrong? Do you feel isolated and alone, like you have no one to turn to? Do you find yourself questioning your judgment and decision-making ability? Do you feel like you're staying tense and guarded, doubting yourself around the person who is gaslighting you? Do you feel that you are constantly being criticized, even for things that are out of your control? If you recognize any of these signs, it's important to seek help from a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Breaking free from gaslighting on your own can be challenging, but it is possible with the right support. What to do after recognizing that you are a victim of gaslighting? If you suspect that you are being gaslighted, there are some things you can do to protect yourself and your mental health. Trust your instincts and decisions. If you feel that something is wrong or not right in your relationship, don't ignore it. Trust your comfort and listen to your inner voice. If you think the argument is only to confuse you or an attempt to control you, so you may feel anxious, playful, or hyperactive about what is happening. Take a step back, do some solo observation, and try to understand the situation practically. Talk to someone to seek help and discuss. If you are being gaslighted, seek help from friends, family members, or a mental health professional. Talk to someone who will listen to you and confirm the facts. This process can be a successful counterweight to gaslighting. Keep a notebook or diary. Keeping a detailed record of everyday events and things can help you. You can check in your notebook to see exactly what happened and provide a record of what was said. It can help you approach your behavior and become aware of when you are being gaslighted. If you feel like someone is trying to control or confuse you, it's important to set the obvious. Be clear about what behavior is acceptable and what is not. Stick to your limits and be firm in enforcing them. Adopt your strategy. Lightening the gas can be linked and interconnected. It's important to take care of yourself by getting enough rest, getting good exercise, and doing activities you enjoy. Self-care is essential to keep you sane and looking. Remember, gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse, and it is not your fault. You deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. If you think you're being gaslighted, it's important to remember that you're not alone, and help is available. If you know someone who is experiencing gaslighting, reach out to them and let them know that you are there for them. Together, we can raise awareness and help those who suffer from it. If you are experiencing any of these signs, a professional therapist can help you work through your feelings and develop coping strategies to deal with gaslighting. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and approve of your learning in your support system. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity, and gaslighting is not okay. Hope this video will be able to help you be healthy and be happy. Please share my video with your friends, comment if you have any problems or questions, and subscribe to my channel.